There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
How's the volume? Can anybody say? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Is the chat working? Have we got your quiz names yet? Team names?
We've got lots of you that are online already, which is lovely.
Found you. Hello, Colleen.
It's lovely to have Who's Drinking My Wine here already. Corona Alone, I think, is with us tonight. The Broomhill Posse is with us. Broomhall Posse, sorry. Selzy Solo.
Hello, Cheryl.
Foreigners and Southerners, a new team, but local. We're very glad to have you. The Leaves, we've missed you. Haven't been here for a few weeks. And the one and only, one of our regulars. And Quizzy Rascals, are you with us yet?
Hello, Jack and Polly.
What's Matt saying? Our
team name is Boyle Furniture Society. Very good.
Ha-ha.
Ha-ha. We'll put you in the Boyle's Furniture Society. I've sold 4 Christmas trees so far. And I've got another 5 that I need to make. And then I'm going to run out of bed slats. So if anybody's got any bed slats spare, it's going to end up like what? All right, here's the first question that isn't really a question. Which film had a scene where they'd stolen the bed slats to use for another purpose and somebody fell through their bunk bed? If that rings any bells with anybody? Before we start, get going and we tell you the normal rules. You've all got drinks. There'll be three rounds, three rounds, and then a short break, again with a little challenge during the break, and then we'll finish with 2 rounds. So there are 5 rounds, roughly of 10 questions each.
And we've also got Rafa's Rabble.
Oh, Rafa's Rabble, welcome. Have you watched that film yet? Probably not. Great Escape. No, not The Great Escape. Or was it The Great Escape?
I've no idea. What was the film? What were you talking about? I wasn't listening.
No, it could be The Great Escape. I was thinking of Cold It. But I think you're right, Matt. I think Matt's right. I think it's The Great Escape.
There is no prize.
They use the bed slats for wood for the tunnels. So it would be The Great Escape.
Rafa's Rabble. Do you know Rafa gets auto-corrected to Ralph's?
And we have a Ralph playing, or I hope Ralph's playing.
Right, we haven't heard from
Isabel
Quizzy Rascals.
Said hello. Has the Rev joined us last minute? He wasn't sure whether he would. So in essence, you can see that the chat is working. At the end of each round, when we've given you the answers, if you can ping us a chat with your scores, because we like to keep the scores going as we go along. Quizzy Rascals are here. Hello, Pols.
Well, no, we got Jack and Martin, but we haven't got Polly. We won't win without Polly.
Polly's said hello on there.
Ah, Polly is here.
Polly is there.
Excellent. So, you're doing the rules then.
And hello, Martin.
Hello, Martin. Thank you for entertaining us again.
So there are no prizes as such. You're playing for personal pride. We expect you to be honest with your scores. There are, again, the odd double point question. So it's not completely out of 50. It'll end up being out of 50 something. And we're starting with
Are you on it?
On topical news, styly.
So are we ready to go?
Let's wait a few more minutes, make sure everybody's... Have we heard? Do you think we've heard from everybody?
I think we've heard from everybody. It is after 7:30.
If you didn't,
haven't we heard from Richard? Have you heard from Richard?
I haven't heard from
Whittington.
Richard. The Whittingtons, not yet.
Corona alone. You were just stroking your chest before I
just about to
you.
say, if anybody didn't know, I'm sporting this lovely waistcoat made by my gorgeous wife.
Some time ago.
A little while ago. Doesn't come out very often.
Not many places you can wear it.
No, it's a bit bright, isn't it? There is a matching face mask, which...
Would you like that as well?
That would have been too much.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard's here. Hi, Richard.
Excellent. Let's see if this works.
So if you've not quizzed with us before, you will not only read the questions, but you will see the questions, and then later you'll see the answers.
Oh,
that's a bit weird.
Oh, that went well. It's going to be a good night, isn't it, if I can't get this to work?
Well, just to read them.
Oh, no, it's all gone completely. Bear with. There we go. Share. It's not letting me. Oh, something weird. I don't know how to make that do what I want it to do.
Play.
Try this. See if that works.
Right, you can see that, can't you? So the first round is news.
Topical news, hopefully. That's working. That's good. Okay. Which Hollywood star revealed this week that he gave away $14 million to friends in 2013? This is your round, really, not my round.
Oh, can still be seen.
Yes. Can't be trusted.
Can I read that one? So there's been news this week about the banning of petrol and diesel new cars, which is going to happen in 2030 in this country, allegedly. But which country plans to ban the sale of new petrol and diesel cars in 2025? Only 4 years away.
Okay.
Yeah. And me again. Which area of England has the highest level of unpaid coronavirus fines? Apparently it's 72% unpaid fines. So it's an area of England that you're looking for. Okay. Question 4, which comic is publishing an adult edition to cheer up the nation, to cheer us up?
I'm looking forward to this.
Are you?
Yeah.
What have been blamed or has been blamed for recent attacks on sailing vessels off the coast of Spain and Portugal? So what has been blamed for recent attacks on sailing vessels off the coast of Spain and Portugal? Question 6, I'm a Celebrity 2020 has moved to a castle in Wales. An unpronounceable name, but which is its nearest city? So not the name of the castle, but you need to have an idea of where the castle is and which is the nearest city to the castle.
I think some of these are quite tricky.
Quite tricky. Bit of geography.
It does depend what you know, though, doesn't it?
Number 7, the Rickshaw Challenge is 10 years old this year. But how far did the team ride this year? And it's sort of virtual miles because most of it was done on exercise bikes, static bikes. But they did post a total that they, as a team, total distance as a team that they rode. If you can get it exactly on, then that would be double point, 2 points. But if you can get within 10 either way, so...
Yeah, 10 either way.
10 either way, a range of 20 either side. 10 either way, then you can have a point. Question? No, you can do.
It's just your round.
Oh, it's my
I don't
round.
want to be responsible for your questions.
Question 8, who has just become this year's Booker Prize winning author? I think it was announced yesterday.
And is there a second point available if you can name the book?
Yes, so 1 point for the author and 1 point for the book. And question 9, who has just beaten Sir David Attenborough's Instagram record to become the fastest person to reach 1 million followers?
I knew the answer to that one.
So who has just beaten Sir David Attenborough's Instagram record, which he didn't hold for long. He only joined Instagram maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But somebody this week joined Instagram and got to 1 million followers faster than David Attenborough. And finally, question 10. What took Master Sergeant John C. Woods 103 minutes on October the 16th, 1946, as a result of the Nuremberg trials? The Nuremberg trials started 75 years ago, which is why it caught my attention in the topical news.
So it's not really topical.
So not current topical, but there's an anniversary of the Nuremberg trials, and if you know anything about them and what might have resulted from them, that took what seems to be a military person 103 minutes to do.
Would anybody like any of the questions again? We'll give you a couple of minutes to decide if you want one again, or whether you've all got them all, or you just so bright you knew them all.
Bit of time to discuss, argue over the answers.
But I think some of those are tough.
Yeah, it's a tough. We thought it was quite a tough round, so we put it in. Question 1 and 4. So yeah, there was a Hollywood star that's been in the news this week because he revealed that 7 years ago he felt very generous and he gave 14 friends $1 million each. He actually did it in cash, apparently. He had piled cash into bags and delivered them in the back of a van, which I think it had florist's van or something written on it, and he had a security person with him. He just felt very generous.
It's people that had supported him, wasn't it, before he was famous?
Proper friends.
So number 1, was there anything else? Anyone?
4. Somebody asked me for 4. Richard asked me for 4.
Okay. Number 4, which comic is publishing an adult edition to cheer us up? Any more before we go to the answers?
Again. First question, please. We've done that again. Just slowly click through them and then we'll go into the answers. We do hope to finish by 9 again. What was on telly then?
Have I got news for you?
Have I got news for you? Is on at 9. So without any further ado, I will probably go to
the answers.
It was George Clooney who was feeling very, very generous. George Clooney. Get 1 point for that. The very environmentally friendly country in question 2 is Norway. Had to be a Scandinavian country, didn't it, really? Question 3, the area of England with the highest level of unpaid coronavirus fines is Cleveland. The comic is the Beano.
Apparently this has happened because children that generally read the Beano were asked by the Beano what the Beano could do to them to make life better. And they said, you can cheer the grown-ups by making a Beano for them.
Does Northeast count, Cheryl?
No.
Generally. No. If you're short of a point at the end, we'll let you have it. No, it's not specific enough. It's a pod of orcas or killer whales, a group of killer whales that have been attacking vessels.
Meanie, she's called you. It might be me, actually.
She's playing on the road.
That's true.
Give us some,
and she is a long way away from the northeast.
Give us some slack.
St Asaph.
So the city closest to the castle, which is on the North Wales coast, is St Asaph, one of the lesser Welsh cities.
Is that bigger or smaller than St David's? Slightly bigger, because St David's is the smallest, isn't it?
Bigger than St David's. The Rickshaw Challenge, they're claiming 830 miles. So if you've got 8:10 to 8:40, you can have a point. If you've got 8:30 exactly, you can have 2 points. Question 8. The Booker Prize-winning author is Douglas Stewart, and the book is called Snuggie Bane. Very, very good, apparently. Well, you'd expect it to be good, wouldn't you? But yes, it might be well worth a read. Question 9, it was Rupert Grint who joined Instagram this week and got to 1 million followers, I think, in just over 4 hours. Rupert Grint, who's an actor. If you don't know him, he was Ron in Harry Potter.
That book is, sorry, it auto-corrected to Snuggie. It's Shuggie Bane, Shuggie. Sorry.
I could do this. No, and 10, not particularly happy circumstance, but apparently Master Sergeant John C. Woods hanged 10 men found guilty during the Nuremberg trials in only 103 minutes. So he hanged 10 men. So if you've got something approximating to he hanged or executed some people, then you have a point.
Okay, so that is...
Oh, we're getting scores already. Thank you very much for the Boyles' Furniture Supplies.
Go on then, what have we got?
6 for the Boyles' Furniture Supplies. Said Cheryl, you're a star. 7. You're leading at the moment.
So
Cheryl.
You definitely can't have one for the Northeast.
Broomhill Posse got 4.
Foreigners and Southerners got 8.
Lisa McWilliams and got 3.
Sorry, who got that?
Lisa.
Raffers Ramble.
Raffers Ramble.
Rabble. 3. Oh.
Quizzies.
Who's Drinking My Wine got 3.
6.
Quizzy Rascals got 6.
Alice, who is... Alice is the Leaves.
How many
7. Alice got 7.
Oh, don't peek too early. They were a fictional Here we go. So Broom Hall Posse, Corona Alone, and the one and only Isabel.
5.
Well done, Isabel.
I'm done. It might be reflected in some of the low scores that Diana and I are at home listening to the news all day, and the people who are actually out there working.
Raymond, 4.
Some people are out there working, might not catch the news as much as we do. And
Richard Whittington we're waiting for.
I can only apologise for that.
Has Richard contacted you on your phone?
That doesn't hold true for you, Richard. You've got all day to listen to the news as well.
Okay, so the second round tonight is a little unusual. I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. We keep getting requests for a music round, knowing how much you like a bit of music. So, and I didn't really, not terribly knowledgeable, but just before lockdown, at a wonderful charity shop, Roger came home one day from his time at Oxfam with Now That's What I Call Music 72. And I thought this was a rich vein of questions for you. So all of the questions in this round are related to Now 72, or Now That's What I Call Music 72. So I don't think there's anybody playing that wasn't alive when this was put out. So I don't want any complaints of it's not my music. So let's go. Which singer was one of several who in this year climbed Kilimanjaro for comic relief and released a single criticising the ability of men to do household chores? I really like that.
Okay.
Is there a point for the singer and a point for the song?
Yeah.
2 points for that one. Number 2, who asked the question, are we human or are we dancer? Yeah. There's no point whispering, they can still hear us.
I whisper.
Number 3, who was the winner of the 5th series of X Factor and then topped the charts with her version of a song written by Leonard Cohen? Again, you can 2 points to this question, 1 for the singer and 1, what was that song written by Leonard Cohen? Number 4, Take That had their 11th number 1 in this year with Greatest Day. How many members were in the band at this point? Number 5, Ruth Jones, Rob Brydon and Sir Tom Jones recorded a song for comic relief that was originally a hit by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. What was that song? We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. These are the first lines of a song from the biggest selling artist of this year. Who sang this and what is the song? I'll leave that up for a few moments for you. Okay, we'll move on. We can come back to it if you want me to. What is the name of the girl group made up of Frankie Budge, Una Healy, Rochelle Humes, Molly King, and Vanessa White. They have 2 tracks on Now 72, Just Can't Get Enough, and Issues. What is that girl group? Who followed up her single I Kissed a Girl with Thinking of You? You got this one right, didn't you?
Did I?
You did.
No, I didn't get many of these.
Number 9. Who declared I'm yours? And finally in this round, what year was Now That's What I Call Music 72 released? All the songs and the artists that the questions were about all relate to a particular year. So would anybody like any question again?
Some different questions. There are 43 tracks on this double CD.
Very good for running to. I can recommend it. So anybody wanting any of those questions again?
Not at the moment.
Question 2, please. Who asked the question, are we human or are we dancer?
Oh. Oh, but yeah, within that, yeah.
Are you questioning me?
No, not at all.
Any more repeats needed? No, you're very quiet. Okay, let's go for it.
I got a man with 2 left feet. And when he dances not to the beat.
Of course, it's Alicia Dixon, The Boy Does Nothing.
I got a man with 2 left feet. And when he dances not to the
I remember really liking that at the time. The Killers sang Are We Human or Are We Dancer? Do you want to have a bit of that one?
I did my best to notice when the call came down the line. Up to the platform of surrender, I was brought, but I was kind.
Okay, the next one was Alexandra Burke and Alleluia, one I'm sure that most of you will recognise.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really
Take that. At the time, there were 4 of them. Only Robbie had left. You were very confused with how many people there ever were, weren't you?
Yes.
Take that.
I thought there were 4 and Robbie left and there were 3. But obviously I was wrong.
This was the lovely song. This was the lovely hit. Islands in the Stream.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine.
This is the song that we wanted you to get to. Taylor Swift. Yeah, get
So
that.
it's,
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on the balcony in summer air.
The lovely Taylor Swift. So 2 points for that question, 1 for Taylor Swift, 1 for Love Story. Number 7, The Saturdays. See, I wouldn't have, other than Rochelle Hume, I've not heard of any of those.
probably all done Strictly.
Yeah, possibly. Who followed up a hit single, I Kissed a Girl? That's Katy Perry. Who declared I'm Yours? You'll know this one. This is Jason Mraz. Very reggae influenced.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks.
Which leads us all to 2009. So, how did you all do? What were the points? Scores on the doors?
And could you hear the music?
Cheryl, is that 6 points for that round?
1954. No. Question 2, please. 6, please. She was asking for a
Oh,
question.
she was asking question 6. Okay.
Oh.
Any points? They've all run away because we've asked the music questions.
Oh, 5 for Cheryl. You're doing really well, Cheryl. Matthew and Emily got 9. 9, very good.
They're young, eh?
And the Leaves got 9. And Ray Malt, 0 point. This isn't the Eurovision.
Nil point? You didn't even get Hallelujah.
And Cheryl could hear the music.
12. 12 for Who's Drinking My Wine?
12? Were there that many points? Yeah, I suppose there were.
Yeah, lots of points. We had David. David's quite good on music. Was David the star of that one?
Got stuff.
Oh, and a 1 year out t-shirt. No prizes for 1 year out.
4 for
Who?
Richard.
Corona Lane?
Richard and Denise, Corona Lane. 4.
Rachel. 8.
Well
The
done.
Foreigners and Southerners. Quizzy Rascals and Rafa's Rabble and the one and only we're waiting
Phoebe,
for.
4 and South got 8. Yeah, thank you.
Got that
Phoebe.
one. Thank you, Phoebe. I imagine you were a great help to that one,
Ray
Phoebe.
says he had the disc.
You should have got it out, then you'd have been all right. Quizzy Rascals, how did you do? Are they sulking? Have they stopped?
I don't know.
And Lisa or Raymond could do with a score from you, and Isabel, a score for you would be lovely.
Polly, we told you we got 11.
Oh, sorry, missed that one.
Sorry. Eleven out of 13. Thank you, Jack. Is Judith there today, Pols? Or is she out again? It's Friday, always out.
So just Isabel and Lisa. Oh, 9. Sorry, it's coming in too quick. That was my problem. If we don't get you, just bear with us. It's a complicated system. So just missing Isabel, but that might mean I've missed Isabel.
No, I don't you know.
Oh.
No, because you go back, it gets complicated then.
Isabel.
No, that was much too far away.
Yeah.
Around
Isabel, I don't think I've got a score from you. Right. So last round before a break, we're going to play the Say What You See round. And this time, the star of the show is to name the Roger. So I've dug in the greatest recesses of our photographic albums to find the best photographs of Roger that I can find. So, who are these famous Rogers?
Oh, great start. Yeah. Fantastic start. Used to love those blue shirts.
Had a lot of them.
Yeah. Just have to iron them.
That's true. You did have to iron them.
A bit of grey there. Look how dark my hair was.
No glasses either.
Yeah, no glasses.
Same watch.
It's not the same watch. That was the old Casio I've got upstairs.
Tis. Okay.
Same wedding ring.
That's strange, that. Number 2. Looking grayer in that one, darling.
See, I
don't know where that was.
No. Nice though. Nice
Actually, I
out.
think that was off Lesvos.
Corfe Castle. No, it's not off Lesvos.
Do you not think?
That's when we were on holiday and we took a boat out with the kids.
Okay.
Little motorboat.
Don't know.
Somewhere. Devon, Dorset, something like that.
Number 3.
Yes, definitely younger then.
That's before I knew you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Good haircut though.
no comment.
And you look like you've just escaped from somewhere.
I've just been in a plane.
Was that before or after?
That was parachute jumping.
Number 4.
Oh yes, I know this one.
Lovely picture with Roger with the FA Cup back in 88,
Whenever
89.
I was probationer. 89, 88, 89.
That's what I said.
When Wimbledon won the FA Cup.
Gives it added interest for us with photos of you, doesn't it, dear? Lots of photos with you with your tongue out.
I'm wearing life jackets. Why am I wearing a life jacket in the middle of a field?
I think we were on a river from the narrowboat at that point. I think that's a narrowboat picture.
Yeah, but it's not a narrowboat life jacket.
Oh, no, you're not actually. That's true. Don't know.
No, I've no idea what I was doing there.
You got your tongue out beautifully.
Oh, I know what I was doing there.
Cereal box game.
See me widow's peak. Yeah. Oh dear, not very flattering photo.
Special prize for some of the people watching.
So that picture's not relevant. A
No.
tiny,
Of the person behind you in that picture. Do you know who that is?
looks like Chris Goodham.
He came dressed as a sweep that year.
Yes, he did.
It was obviously Christmas films, wasn't it? And they were Mary Poppins and Bill. Bill?
Bill. And Polly will recognise the box of brand flags. Number 7.
Greenbelt.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I know that one.
Isabel 5.
Thank you, Isabel. We'll give you an update in a minute then on...
Okay.
Oh, it hasn't ordered them yet.
No, because I haven't asked it to.
Ah,
Number 8.
a fine young man. It is a church quiz, so you should all know the 4th book of the
New Testament.
New Testament.
Was that your passing out parade?
Passing out dinner,
yeah. Number 9.
And below Lisa. Okay, Isabel, sorry if you did it earlier.
And number 10. Do you know what that was?
Bondi Beach.
I think you're right. Right, would anybody...
I've still got that shirt.
You have. Would anybody like any of those again? Ask now or forever hold your peace and all that. We're racing through tonight, actually, aren't we?
Yeah, could slow down a bit. Number 1, please.
Number 1.
Seven and 8, please.
And 9, please. Okay.
So we'll just go through them slowly.
So that was number 1.
So
number 2, no one specifically asked for, but
you've been distracted by the beautiful pictures of me, but you can concentrate on the other pictures now.
number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Which numbers do they actually want? 7 and 8 and 9.
7 and 8.
And 9. I've got a request from.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many of these are musical?
Number 6.
Musical people.
I'm just checking that you weren't cheating. Number 7. Cheryl, you wanted number 7? Number 8. And number 9 for who's drinking my wine? Yeah, no.
Oh, very clever.
Well, otherwise it doesn't work, does it?
Wow.
And number 10. Okay. In the absence of any requests for any more, we'll go to the answers. This one, the very famous Roger Bannister, first person to run.
How many people are groaning out there who didn't get it? Going,
Got to say what you see.
Was it 4 Minute Mile?
4 Minute Mile. Number 2, Roger Federer.
You got to understand how Diana's mind works a bit, I think.
Do you think there's a baby being fed and oops is an error? Federer.
Yeah.
Perfectly straightforward. You had to expect Roger Federer to be in here somewhere. Number 3, Roger Daltrey, a doll and a tree. And Roger Daltrey is from The Who.
The Who. It's the lead singer of The Who.
Number 4, the very famous Roger Moore, recently left us.
Did he?
Didn't he? Oh, come on, don't tell me.
Sean Connery recently left us.
Oh, am I confused? Was he still here then?
No, I think he left us last year, but I'm not sure.
I'm going to have to look now. I thought he'd just died, but I may have been
No,
confused.
Sean Connery just died. He was also James Bond.
I know.
Why are you getting confused?
Yeah. Oh, 2017.
3
Recently
years ago.
died. Time passes very quickly. Number 5, Roger Taylor.
It just occurred to me, looking through these, how many of them are musical people.
From Queen.
From Queen, the drummer from Queen.
Number 6, Roger the Dodger. See, that ties in, links back to your Beano question. Number 7 is Roger Waters from Pink Floyd. Number 8 is Roger Johnson. Roger Johnson is on our local news here, but he also used to be on our local news in Southampton. And in fact, he came and played the celebrity for me and gave out some prizes at
Jack and Polly's prize giving.
Yeah.
Nice chap.
Very, very nice chap. Number 9 is Roger Glover, who is from Deep Purple.
And other bands, numerous other bands.
Is he?
Yeah, well, they all became
Did he get around?
Rainbow and
Oh, did he?
all sorts of bands. Why does it say Getty Images Bob King?
Because that's who took the copyright picture.
Uh-huh.
And number 10, Roger Black.
Looking very muscular.
Very muscular. Looking very nice, I thought. 400-metre runner. So how did you do?
Ooh.
10 for the Braziers.
10? Clearly too easy.
Too easy word. Too tuned. Worryingly, they're tuned into how my mind works.
9 for Richard and Denise. The Corona Loans.
Corona alone. 9.
Broomhall Posse 8. Chelsea 8. BFS got 9.
Leaves got 10. Well done, Alice.
Alice, well done. 10. The Ralph.
Raymond Posse.
Raymond 10.
Who? Sorry, Rafa's Rabble.
10. The Shentons. Foreigner people 8.
Foreigners and 8.
8. Quizzes 10. It's good high
That's too
scoring
early.
round.
Boyle's Furniture Society.
Oh, I told you that.
And Matthew Vaughan. 9. Which one did you get wrong? The one and only. Isabel, have you tuned into the way my brain works yet?
No, not here. 9 for Richard.
Yeah, just missing Isabel. Okay, so we're going to have a little break and then we've got 2 more rounds.
Federer, yeah, not surprised.
See, I thought it was very straightforward. So tonight, for our bonus round, our challenge round, we'd like you, as Roger has been the star of the show, we would like you to send us photographs of 5 objects beginning with the letters in Roger's name. So something with an R, an O, a G, an E, and another R.
Different.
Different things. It has to have two things beginning with R. One O, one G, and one E.
All in one photograph would be
Preferably
handy.
one photograph, but we can cope with more. But
And
one landscape would be wonderful.
And involving a member of your team.
Would be lovely. So you have 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll start the quiz again at past.
That's more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, well. And we'll put the scores up in the meantime for you.
Isabel, if we could have yours for that last round, that would be excellent. Doing very well. It's very close, this one. I think we've gone too easy.
Well, what have we got left? I don't know what we've got left. No sport, masks. Well, they're not going to go and swat up now, are they? Cheers, enjoy a drink.
Federer.
Emily, put that wine down.
I'll be back.
Matt, put Emily down.
I got a man with 2 left feet, and when he dances not to the beat, I really think that he should know that his rhythms go, go, go. I got a man with 2 left feet, and when he dances not to the beat, I really think that he should know that his rhythms go,
to do our 5 pictures as well.
never wash up, does he clean up? No, he never cleans up, does he brush up? Never brushed up. He does nothing, boy does nothing. Wash up, never wash up, does he clean up? No, he never cleans up, does he brush up? Never brushed up. He does nothing, boy does nothing. Hey boy, how you been? I got a devil knife until the beginning. I've been here, been there, traveling. I saw you at the corner, my bar kicked in. Then 2 pills, I caught you wearing tight
Dee, 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 dee.
like you were just 17. I asked you for a dance, you said yes please. Take a sip of dancing juice. Everybody's onto you. To the left and to the right. Everybody hit the rhythm. It's
I've got 2 R's.
I don't know.
I've got 2 R's
Right.
and a rabbit.
Good job you brought that right.
You know they can hear you.
So you're looking for an E. What's that? Right, you can take a picture. Of me.
Have you got a G?
No. Yeah. Yeah. What do you say?
I've got
Thing.
Right, Donna. You've got 3 R's. You can't see.
You done it.
Yeah, yeah.
Isabel, come in there. 7. Thank you, Isabel.
The boy does nothing. So have we got photos coming in? Oh, got 7. Rolling pin, orange, ginger beer, egg, and a root. I think there might be a few of those. Eggs. There's going to be a special prize for someone who doesn't have an egg. This is true. There are no prizes.
I did my best to notice when the call came down the line. Up to the platform of surrender. I was broad, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see it open. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human?
Or are we dancers? This is how the score stands at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. Quizzy Rascals are currently leading with 27, followed by The Leaves, 26. Who's Drinking My Wine at 25. Foreigners and Southerners and the Boyles Furniture Society on 24. Raffers Rabble on 22. So really, really tight at the top. Clearly made it too easy again.
Oh, what's happened to mine?
Don't know.
Seven either side of Cheryl. Thank you, Isabel. Ah, Cheryl sent me a WhatsApp photo. Ah, I've got Richard.
No, you need to send it me. Oh, you're going to do that thing, aren't you?
I don't seem to be having an option to airdrop it to.
Good. Are we dancers?
Polly,
I got Polly's.
You see Polly's. Thank you, Richard. The camp dancing. Thank you, Mike.
Looking for the answer. Right, so I've got
Are we dancing?
I've got well done to those that managed the landscape picture. That makes it much easier for me.
What's Richard got? Eggs, rolling pin, rice, an owl, and a grater. Perfect.
Right, I haven't got that one yet.
Okay. No, it's on WhatsApp.
It might be on your WhatsApp, but it's
No,
not
it's
on.
on. I'll put it on family WhatsApp.
Useful.
Well, it's getting into.
Is it?
Yes.
Grace, that one. You, I've got. Although I didn't do it the right round. Do ya? Thank you, Rachel. It's a chore. So Richard, I've got that's just come in. Ah, 2 pictures. This is great viewing, seeing us playing around with these, isn't it?
Sorry.
Rachel's produced a rabbit.
That's not a surprise. So did you.
I did. Hallelujah. I don't know where I'd got to. Oh, I've done that one twice. It needs to go.
So what do you got?
Loads. Nearly there. People keep sending me things.
It's not a touch sensitive screen.
No, it's a laptop.
That's why it doesn't work when I poke it.
Like grandma, you.
Oh, Isabel doesn't know how to send my photo.
Who's that?
Isabel. How do we communicate with Isabel normally?
Either on there or WhatsApp. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 photos so far. Have we got one from?
You got one from Cheryl?
Yeah, I've got Cheryl's.
Ribbon. Santa's elves. Yes, rosemary, olive oil, grater, egg, and radish. So you've got that.
Got that. Right.
So is Isabel on WhatsApp? Isabel, I've sent you a WhatsApp if you use such a thing, and you can post photographs on that by return if you wish. It might work. Right, but we're going to quiz on. Diana's going to compile these photos and publish them.
Done. Done. Right, can I turn off? You finished with Greatest Day and all of that malarkey?
Yeah.
Right, shall I?
Right, you need to go back. Sports was your round,
Indeed.
wasn't
Okay, if we're all ready, Isabel, send me your photo either on WhatsApp or however you communicated to me earlier on, either as a message or WhatsApp, and I'll get it and I'll put it on. Meanwhile, we'll move on to our next round, which is sport. So, name the only football team to sack Sir Alex Ferguson as a manager. What's Emily say? Oh, she's not talking to us.
It's about parcels. Multitasking, Emily, which is really good.
Right, can you take over while I do this?
Possibly. Question 2. Who is the last non-British, non-German, very racist of us, isn't it? Non-British, non-German Formula One driver to win the World Drivers' title? So obviously there's been a bit of a
monopoly,
a duopoly. Who was the last non-British, non-German Formula One driver to win the World Drivers' title? That's question 2. Question 3. Who is the top scorer for the England women's national football team? Top scorer for the England women's national football team. Got a nibble? No,
Nibbles are too noisy. Nibbles.
Nibbles are too noisy. Question 4. In which sport would competitors use a piece of equipment called a foil? So question 4, which sport would competitors use a piece of equipment called a foil?
Photos from everybody apart from Anna. Oh.
Oh, have we got one from this one?
Yeah.
Question 5. Which country are the current netball World Cup champions?
Clearly, I've done this sport round, so it's not necessarily the core sports that you might expect to see in a traditional sports round.
That was a football question.
What, who sacked? The only people to have ever sacked someone.
Who sacked
Oh, and the football and the English women's.
And the English
football.
women's.
Two football questions.
Is enough, really.
That's quite enough. Number 6. Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox play which sport?
I've lost the chat thread.
That's because you've got it on a full screen. You need to press there.
It's coming out of it.
Yeah. Don't know, press that. Which course is the Masters golf tournament played on? That's been recently, hasn't it?
Yes.
How many balls are there in total at the start of a game of snooker? Number 9, before Andy Murray, who was the last British tennis player to win a men's singles Grand Slam tournament? And number 10, in rugby union, who is England men's all-time top try scorer? Okay, so let us know if you'd like any of those again. If you would be so kind. Anybody asking? What have you got there?
No, not yet. Sorry.
You singing, dear?
Singing. I've had a bit of beer. Or whatever.
Do we assume you all got these? You either know them or there's no point having the question again? Ah, has it frozen? Was that just
Mine.
you?
Well,
No, it's just yours. It hasn't frozen on mine. Go out and come in again. Anybody want any more? Should we just go to the answers? Is anybody out there? Well, you've broken yours.
Rugby union, look.
Someone's binged on your phone.
Gary Blakemore. It's food bank stuff.
Bloomin' food bank.
bank.
Can't you control them? Right, I'm going for the answers. The only football team to sack Sir Alex Ferguson as a manager was St Mirren. Even ended up in an employment tribunal, or an industrial tribunal as they were then.
And he lost.
And he lost. Thank you, Rachel, for letting me know you're still there. The last non-British, non-German Formula One driver was Kimi Räikkönen in 2007.
God, it's a long time ago.
It is a long time ago. The top scorer of the England women's national football team is Kelly Smith. Competitors use a foil in fencing.
What about
Not in the farming type.
sailing? They use foils. They're called sails, foils.
Only posh people do that.
Yeah, well,
Do fencing as well, actually. Which country are the current netball World Cup champions? They are New Zealand. Often closely fought between New Zealand and Australia, but we're often third. We do pretty well. Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox play baseball. The Masters golf tournament. This is say golf, not gold.
gold.
Is Augusta in Georgia.
Have they declared their result now?
Twice.
Oh, have they?
It's good, yes. Donald Trump's lost twice now.
Oh, good.
How many balls are there in total at the start of a game of snooker? There are 22. There are 15 reds,
7
black,
colours
pink,
and a white.
blue, brown, yellow, green, not necessarily in that order, and a white, which makes 22. Before Andy Murray, the last men's single Grand Slam tournament winner was Fred Perry. And in rugby union, the England men's all-time top try scorer is Rory Underwood from back in the day. Not that long ago, obviously, but a while ago. So that was your sports round. So come in with your scores. I will share the score with you, and then we'll leap into the last round.
I'm going to throw some pictures up. Well, no, you can't.
Okay.
Celsi got 4.
Right. Liz Brazier's team got 5. Celsi got 4. Isabel got 3.
No, sport's not everybody's thing.
Alice, 6 for the Leaves. Well done, Alice.
Oh, I had something from Richard, but
8 for the Boyles Furniture.
8 for Richard and Denise. Lisa, the Ralph Raffers got 4. Broomhall got 3.
Broomhill all got 3.
Richard got 8. Did I tell you?
You got that. I got
Foreigners and Southerners. Rachel
got 8.
And, did they?
Yeah. So Quizzy Rascals, have we got them?
Haven't seen it yet.
Quizzy Rascals, come in, Quizzy Rascals. Polyball 7, there she goes.
So, how's it looking?
Column action, sort sending.
Quizzy,
Come on, they are still there to be beaten.
Quizzy Rascals are on the top again. But there are 4 teams within 4 points of the Quizzy Rascals. But I rather feel the last round will be quite a high scoring, so whether you'll be able to catch up 4 points.
So, can you see that? Quizzy Rascals in first place with 35, Foreigners and Southerners with 33, Boyles Furniture Society 33. The Leaves, 32. Who's Drinking My Wine, 31.
Obviously, too much wine tonight.
Too much wine, not enough quizzing. So let's go into the final round. We should just have time before, and then I'll share some pictures with you when we go into the final scores.
So this is, I put this round together. I'm quite proud of this. Who's behind the mask? Obviously, we're all wearing masks, or we should be wearing masks. They're a bit of a thing, aren't they? Dinah's made loads of masks.
Hundreds.
Hundreds, probably.
I think probably.
Gifted some, given some away for donations for food banks, all good stuff. So who's there? We want the actor's
The real
name.
person, not the character.
Yeah, we don't want Catwoman. It is Catwoman, but who is the actress?
Actor.
Actress.
Actor.
Never understand.
Actor. They're all just actors.
Are they?
Yes.
So who's actresses?
They don't have them in England anymore.
We don't have actresses, apparently.
No, you have
anymore.
actors.
So who's that in that mask? Number one. Number two. It's only half a mask, actually, to be fair.
Very easy, that one.
It's quite an easy one.
The original.
I could do an impersonation, but I'm not going to. Michael will do an impersonation for
I
you.
imagine Michael, I can hear Michael doing it as I'm listening.
Yeah. Number three, if you've had long enough to look at number two. We've got 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, very famous duo, but we're obviously only interested in that character, that actor, not the character. I think it's Robin. If you didn't know it was Robin, then
That gives you no help at all.
number four.
I think this one's the
Yeah,
one of the trickiest.
This might separate the somebody from the somebody. Look into his eyes.
But then I get confused about him anyway, so
It's giving it away.
only for those that know.
Number five.
Not bad to find a Lego one of her.
One for the youngsters. Number six. I'm expecting high scores on this round. Number seven. Nice big hat.
See, I didn't get this one.
Yeah. Well,
Says more about me than her.
this is more about, yeah. Could be another one that makes the difference. Number eight.
And I didn't get this one. So in fact, there were several I didn't get.
No, but Michael Brazier will get this one.
Is it not Michael Brazier?
He's probably met him.
He was probably the understudy.
Number nine.
Not a film I've seen. Have you seen the film?
Oh, I've seen the film. You've not seen the film?
No. Never fancied it myself.
No. I can't think who number 10 is. Oh, I know
okay.
who number 10 is. And number 10.
So would anybody like any of those again? Ask now.
So how have the Quizzy Rascals got to the top again? What
By being
rounds?
consistently, well, they got 10 for the name of the Rogers and the 11 on the That's number 7. They were so number 4. So should we do them all? That's number 4 again, and then we'll go and do number 6 and number 5 and number 7. We've got requests for. There's number 4. I'm quite surprised that the Quizzy Rascals did well in sport, and now 72.
Yeah.
But it must be Martin.
It could be Martin. They were beaten in that round.
In which one? The sport?
The 72 round, they were beaten by the Who's Drinking My Wine.
Yeah.
There were top marks in the Rogers.
Yeah, but they did really badly in the news round, didn't they? Who's Drinking My Wine?
Yeah.
And sport. I'm just amazed that they've done as well in those two. Right, so it's number 4 we had a request for.
5.
Number 5.
So there isn't another loop on that mask coming round under
It might
it.
go round ahead,
Might
do you
go
think?
all the way around the back.
Isn't that the sort of mask you wear when you were sanding?
Yes.
And a request for number 7.
Yeah. So it's 7 and 5 are going to separate there. It's got to look at their eyes and see. Right, we've got 10 minutes to go, so it's probably a good time to move on.
Come on then.
Get your answers written down, and we'll go to the scores. Number 1, Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Do you want to go number 4 again?
Do you want to see number 4 again? That's just quickly for your H.
Look into his eyes. Halle Berry was number 1.
Apparently they were teenagers when Now 72 came out. Surely that round was for us. Okay.
Obviously, there were Michelle Pfeiffer had also played Catwoman, but that one was Halle Berry. Number 2, old favourite, Michael Crawford. It's a role he almost made his own, didn't he? The Phantom. Number 3 is Nicholas Lyndhurst in his Rodney character. Very famous Batman Robin sketch in Only Fools and Horses. Number 4 is Tom Hanks.
Sorry, that's me and Paul's.
Tom Hanks, that is. Number 5 is Emma Watson. Emma Watson?
Yes.
Emma Watson.
Hermione.
Hermione from Harry Potter. Number 6 was Catherine, Duchess of
Cambridge.
Or Kate Middleton.
It's not Kate Middleton. Hasn't been for years. But anyway.
But she is, or was, formerly. I don't understand why, because as Kate, she was Kate with a K, and as Catherine, she's Catherine with a C. But it's beyond me. Number 7 is Reese Witherspoon, famous actor.
I thought it was Joe Wiley.
Reese Witherspoon.
From the radio.
Number 8 is Adam West.
So you've got to be older to know that, which is why Roger knew that.
Adam West. Oh, everybody knows Adam West was the original Batman.
Never heard of him.
I don't know anybody knows who Robin was, the original Robin. Anyway.
Is there a bonus point for that?
No. Sir Anthony, I think, isn't it? Sir Anthony Hopkins. Or Anthony Hopkins would do in his...
Is he a sir?
Silence of the Lambs character. Hannibal Lecter. But Anthony Hopkins is the answer we want.
Sir Philip Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, well, there you go. And finally, number 10 Maverick Tom Cruise. I had to blot out the helmet had Maverick written on it.
I got people sending me their score before you'd even put the last picture up.
Well, that's
So
true.
sure were they of the last
They
one.
either were or weren't confident. 10.
Well done, the
See.
foreigners and southerners. So, Liz Brazier's got 7.
The Raffas 9, Selzy 5.
So, Rafa's 9, Selzy
The
5.
Boyle's Furniture Group 8.
Right.
Richard 8, and Denise. So it's all going to be on the Quizzy Rascals, how they did. They're holding back their score, I think. They're being cheeky.
Matthew. So we need to know from the Leaves, the one and only. Broomhill Posse 4. The one and only. So waiting for Isabel, the Leaves, and Polly. The Quizzy. Quizzy's 8.
Oh!
Oh!
Means it's a tie at the moment.
Alice 7 for the Leaves. So just waiting for Isabel.
Well, I thought there were going to be more top marks in that round, and there weren't.
There weren't. Indeed, wasn't.
There weren't.
Let me see if I can open. Okay, dokie. Let's see. So while I just have a look at the final scores and wait for the last score to come in, I will share the photos you sent in to me. I will try and share the photos you sent to me. Yeah, here we go. So that was the Who's Drinking My Wine.
And Elizabeth, a rose.
Rose orange.
Eggs.
Eggs, ring. Could be a G.
Is it a garnet? G.
We've got a rug,
A rule.
a ruler, an onion, an egg, gin. Lots
G.
of gin around.
Ginger beer.
That's
orange. Egg.
ruler,
Rolling.
pin.
I think that's a rolling pin.
It's a rolling pin.
Anyway. A rule.
Glasses. That was what was missing.
Orange. Egg.
Egg.
Remote. Lice.
There was another one from them. Rosemary, olive oil, grater, egg. Lots of eggs.
And the right
Roger.
order as well.
Yeah, we couldn't manage it in the right. You couldn't manage it in the right order.
No.
Rice, razor.
Ginger or something.
No.
Grapes. Oregano. That might have been.
Oregano.
Oregano. It could have been. Eggs,
Rolling pin,
rice. Owl. And a
Well
grater.
done. There was the other half of that team. A
Is that
roller.
A roll mat. Unopened roll mat.
Yeah, they're not using it to exercise much, are they?
No, might be a present. Gift. Orange egg. Now this wants them.
Glasses,
This is-
rabbit, onion
Rings.
rings, radio, and an earring.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Well done.
So well done for your efforts in that one. And then,
I think that might steal it because I quite like that photo. I could get an
do you like
extra-
that photo?
I could get an extra point.
Right. So Isabel, I'll just put your score
Where's-
in.
Have we got a photo from Jack and Polly?
Yes.
Did it have a member of their team in it?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. That's decided it.
Oh, do you think that that means that foreigners and
I-
southerners
I-
get an extra point?
I specifically asked for including a member of the team. didn't
Oh,
I?
well, foreigners and southerners had a team member in there. They didn't. Leaves didn't send a photo. They had somebody in their photo. Raffers Rebel had somebody in there. Cheryl didn't send a picture of her. Richard had a picture of himself. One and only Isabel didn't. Broomhill Posse sent the things, but no person in it.
So we've got a winner.
So because you've put in extra
I've made a
criteria,
decision. No, I haven't. I've just split the difference.
We have a winner. And the winner is Foreigners and Southerners.
They look like they're having fun. So congratulations.
So congratulations. That was the team with
So who
the
was
Shentons.
Who was in the team?
Colleen and
Ralph,
Di.
Di.
I don't know
Kevin,
if Ralph was there.
Phoebe. Rachel.
So first place was Foreigners and Southerners with 44. Second place, Quizzy Rascals knocked off the top spot on 43. Third place, Boyles Furniture Society with 41. Thank you for your continued support of the Boyles Furniture Society.
Good quiz. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much for playing. We really appreciate it. Maybe come back in 2 weeks' time and we'll do one with a bit of an Advent Christmassy theme. Rachel's saying the men were there, so presumably Kevin and Ralph and Philip were there as well. Oh, someone suggested cheating might have been happening, but we're not going there. Oh, there's cheating coming out from all of here. Great quiz. We came third with only a discreet modicum of cheating.
Oh.
Well, what can we say?
Well, we hope you've all enjoyed it. And
Thank you very, very much for joining us again.
we hope to see you soon, either
look
in
for one
person
in
or on Zoom.
2 weeks' time.
Give us a
maybe.
ring, Polly, at some point.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to speak to you, Polly.
Oh!
Bye.